we're here with Yossi Abramowitz from Arava, and Yossi has a very special company that touches both on innovation for peace and also innovation for good, solving major global problems. So Yossi, tell us a little bit about Arava.
I made Aliyah from Boston to Kibbutz Keturah in the Arava, and it was really hot and sunny. I couldn't believe Israel didn't have a solar power industry. It was literally clear as day that it was needed. So a bunch of us formed a company called Arava Power, and we had an audacious dream. What if by 2020 we can get the whole southern part of Israel, from the Red Sea, from Eilat, to the Dead Sea, to go 100% solar by 2020 during the day? And everyone said it was going to be impossible. And now we're at 100% solar by mid-2020. We wanted to bring solar to some of the poorer populations in the state of Israel. We're here in the Tarabin village, the recognized village, with the first utility-scale solar field in all the Middle East. You're looking at a 12 megawatt solar field that was built primarily by Bedouin workers, and now those Bedouin workers can help build other fields in the state of Israel. And what was interesting about working with Haj Musa Tarabin and the Tarabin clan is that you're working with a tribe. People came from Africa and said, "Hey, Startup Nation, can you help us?" And it's like, well, we don't know Africa, but on the other hand, well, we know about working with tribes because of the Tarabin clan. And so we took our expertise in solar, in working with disadvantaged communities, and now we're shedding light in Africa.
That's wonderful. So tell me a little bit about the need in Africa. Just share with us a little bit about how many people you're serving, how many nations you're serving in Africa at this point.
So in Africa, there's 600 million people without access to power. And the population of the continent is going to double in the next generation. And so there's unlimited need. First place we started was in Rwanda. It was looking to Israel as well, because the Jewish people also came out of darkness into light, and the president of Rwanda, Paul Kagame, wanted to model what Israel had done. There's some of our best friends in the United Nations and in the African Union is Rwanda. And so to be able to support Israeli diplomacy through a really good investment, it feels like worlds coming together to do good and to do well.
Yossi, what you're doing here has really impacted this particular tribe of Bedouins here in Israel, and really created a peaceful and beautiful relationship where you call each other brothers. Do you feel like it's an example and it's paving the way for other communities within this country where things have been very complicated and it hasn't been so easy to foster that type of environment? Have you seen examples of people's hearts opening up?
The first solar field in the Middle East was in Israel at Kibbutz Keturah in the Arava, on the Jordanian border. It's also home to the Arava Institute for Environmental Studies. And there are Palestinians studying there. There are Jordanians, Israeli Arabs, Israeli Jews, international students studying there. And so the Arab students are watching us prepare and build the solar field. And I'm a guest lecturer there, and we've taught them, how do you plan and design solar fields? And so there happens to be some solar fields now in Jordan, and I can't tell you exactly how that started. I'm not at liberty to, but the king knows, and that's good. That's really, really good.
Yeah. Tell me a little bit about what needs you have as a company, or what are you searching for? If there's a way that people from the global community could come together and get behind and stand behind what you're doing. Obviously what you're doing is amazing. It's incredible. It's making the planet a better place. It's helping people in need in one of the most needy places on earth. How can people get behind what you're doing?
And all of our investors today, I think they come from a position of faith in one way or another. The amount of good that we can do in the world and in Africa specifically is dependent upon how many resources we can bring to the task and how quickly. So the more investors we have, the more solar power we can bring.
Friends, there you have it. If you are an entrepreneur or business person and you care about people and you care about making the globe a better place, making this planet a better place for all of us to live together, to thrive together, please just take encouragement from the story that you've heard here today and start to think about what you can do through your business, through your technology, through your innovation to help people, to help the planet, and to just make the world a much better place.